Good morning, evening. No, that's a terrible start. Bleh. Well, it's a stream. I can't start over, can I? Good morning, afternoon, evening, and good night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ted Videos. Welcome back to From the Depths. You join me here once again in the designer mode. As you see from the title of the stream, we're going to be building a ship today. And no, the title does not have a typo in it. We are building a capital with an O ship. As in, we're going to build that floating dockyard I wanted to build, and we're going to deign it as our capital of our empire. Basically, we're going to have a mobile capital, I think. And I think that's what we're going to be doing from here on. So, first things first, we need to make a new vehicle. And I guess it should be a fortress, but I want it to be able to move relatively quickly. So, it's going to have to be able to move reasonably well and be stable. I believe fortresses have a max speed of like hang on. Do this. Don't fortresses have a place fortresses should build. Do not place these high up, as the higher they are, the more power they need. Place fuel and engines on the fortress as soon as possible to power the turbine. As far as I know, fortresses have a top speed. So we'll place that. And we'll go ahead and do a quick prefab. Actually, no, we'll just do, like, resources, RTGs. And we'll do, like, material. I basically just want to build a real quick basic thing. Because I believe fortresses don't benefit from, like, air movement. And I believe they, like, don't increase their speed. If I remember correctly. Anyway, sorry. We need batteries. And I'll throw down an electric engine on the top here. Do a 3x3 storage real quick on top. Some batteries on the side. Oh, that's good enough. There we go. Okay. So now we have a ton of energy. Turn into that. We'll give it all the materials. We'll give it a chair for me to sit on real quick. Okay. Now, just to be clear. This moves at what speed? We tell this thing to move. Pull these four set of play. It moves at 3 meters per second. 3 meters per second.
Moving out.
Now, if we build on this thing, do power in use multiplier, build more to improve. We still move at 3 meters per second. I'm pretty sure even if we have multiples of these things. Go ahead and pull that out of play.
Listening.
Yep, once again, it moves at 3 meters per second. Actually, as a note, we don't have any a controller on this thing. Let's do vehicle controller. Perfect. I tell this thing to go forward. Main drive is at 100%. Should be on this. That doesn't move at all. Okay. If we put it into... Give it a quick AI mainframe. AI mainframe. Oop, there we go. You are a resource gathering. Yes, you can be stationary. You are on water path finding. And you are fortress maneuvering. That's our move speed, right? Let me go ahead and come down here to Fortress Turbines. Grab this. Enter into symmetry mode. Yeah, that's as fast as we move. No matter how many of these I place, it's as fast as we move. Yep, that's what I thought. And to be very clear, if I do this, it doesn't go faster. Yep, it doesn't use those at all. Okay, so we are not making our capital ship a fortress. We are making it a ship. So, first things first, let's go ahead and start with a good symmetrical base. So this center block, I'm going to say miscellaneous. I normally don't use one of these, but this is going to be our origin block right here. And we're going to go out from there. We're going to use metal for this. Well, let's use alloy for this. We're going to go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That gives us 40 in that direction. Then we're going to go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We should be 81 meters? 81 meters. Excellent. Now, we're going to do the same thing going out on the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Should be 81 by 81. Okay. I think I want this to be longer than it is wide. So we're going to go another 10 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Be 21. We flip this around, and we'll be 160 before we're done here. Or when we're done here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Should be 161. 161. Okay. Okay, so we're twice as long as we are wide. And the idea is I basically want these to be essentially docks on the side here. Question. Or not a question, but, well, not, yeah. New blueprints. We do... The Dreadnought is the largest prefab, right? I want to be able to fit a Dreadnought on the inside of these things. Looks like that will actually work. To be clear, yes, that will actually work. We can fit a Dreadnought on the inside of this, like, wing, essentially. We're gonna go out 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gives us an extra 20 on each side, which would give us a total of 121. Okay. So this is the outline of our ship here. We're really basically going to be able to fit everything on the inside of this thing. Now, it's going to be mostly rectangular in shape rather than a square. This should float just fine by itself because it's made of alloy. It should be very stable in theory because it's very big. Very slowly, gently floating to the ground. Go. Yes, that's pretty darn stable. Arguably could be stabler if we make it into an actual big plus sign, but I don't really want it to be a big plus sign. Alright, we're going to go ahead and take these all the way up. Two more. Yeah, that's it. And we'll go over. Okay, we are not starting uneven like that. Two. And the center block will be something specific. Or we'll make something specific in the center block, I should say. Boy, this takes actually quite a while to move around this thing. So, get those connected up. Okay. Now we have that. I'm going to delete the center here. I'm going to leave that intact there. Alright, and we're going to put a heavy armor block in the front and back of this thing. Or beam, not block. That way we have some heavy stuff kind of in the center of the ship. And the center of the ship is where the AI compartment is going to be, essentially. And this will also be, like, where, you know, the capital of our building and everything is, really. So we're going to make the center of mass very obviously in the middle here. We're going to build a lot of heavy armor here. So, first things first. Let's... Also, as a note, this ship is going to be mostly decorative, I think. It will function to, you know, build ships and things like that, but it's going to be mostly decorative. So first things first, let's get the the operational bits installed. Mainly the fact that we're going to need cargo containers, and we need a lot of cargo containers. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because remember, this is going to store the cargo for our entire empire. So I think generally is going to be, yeah, I think I'm going to double layer this up. Ooh, hang on, that's uneven. Boop. Okay, 5 million storage as far as materials go. Is that enough? Do I want more than that? I mean, 5 million's a lot, right? Like, that's multiple dreadnoughts worth being able to be produced. I think you go one more layer. $7.7. Okay, can I get that to 77777? That would be 7 sevens, right? Oh, but there's nothing that only stores, 77 materials. The smallest storage is 500. Well, I can at least get as many sevens as possible. It stores 1,000. Okay, let's go ahead and throw one of these in the middle of this. Get roughly in the middle. There we go. There's a way to get 700. There's 4,500. 1,750. 5,250. There's no way to store, like, a custom amount of materials. So there's no way to store... I did, instead of this one, I did this one. Whole pile in the middle. It technically does get me another 7. It's just I can't get 25 materials on board. That's very sad that I can't get 25 materials on board. Oh well. I guess I could just go for broke and go for 10 million then. Since I can't get a nice number of 7s. Anyway, I think we'll just call it there. So now we're going to layer up some armor on this thing. Because if these materials get destroyed, that's the heart of our empire being destroyed. Like I said before, should this ever be in combat? No, this should never be in combat. But, doesn't matter. If this thing is in combat, that's not good. So I'm going to do one thing real quick. I'm going to do some heavy armor here. There is a thing that I guess you can do. I've never done it myself, but I understand you can do this. Where if you have essentially just one layer of heavy armor somewhere in your ship, not somewhere, but you can essentially layer heavy armor like conduit, direct EMPs where you want them to go. Direct EMP damage where you want it to go. And the idea here is to use this idea to direct EMP damage away from my ship's various things. So we are going to go ahead and layer this with metal. By things, I mean my important ship systems. We're going to use essentially a conduit of heavy armor to guide the EMP damage where we want it to go. We're going to go ahead and do this. We'll do 2-meter beams, and we'll do a 3-meter beam facing downwards. Okay, from there, let's go ahead and do the same thing on this side. 3-meter beam facing upwards, and 2-meter beams facing out. There we go. Just to reinforce this to make sure that it basically never breaks, I'm going to overlay those 2-meter beams that I put down with 2 4-meter beams. I actually just a weird and not oh, hang on. In a pattern like this to make sure that they can't break. Okay. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Because this is the 2-meter beam, right? Yeah, that's the 2-meter beam. We want it there. And there. Out more. There. And there. Okay. Then we have this weird 3-meter armor thing. And I'm going to get metal beams out. And in theory, I will not be able to do this. It will not work. Also, I also heard you can do this. Shift-N to just... Control-N? I thought you could put a mirror in the dead center line no matter what. Doesn't seem to work. Oh well. Can we do this? No, we cannot. Oh, probably because of this. Oop. I roll over here. Side. Oh, we have metal beams all the way across, except for this spot right here. Go, and we'll do 2-meter beam, not heavy armor. Oop. Metal, 2-meter beams. Fill like that. There we go. Okay, and we'll do a 3-meter beam here. And a 3-meter beam on this side. Okay, and does this still float? I'm curious, because this is a shite load of metal I just stuck in the center of this thing. Yeah, I didn't think so. It shouldn't float, let me put it that way. But we're also not even remotely done with this thing yet, so. First thing we're going to do is we're going to make a heavy armor keel now. So we're going to take this and we're going to go back, down. So we can go up and do 4-meter beams literally all the way across this thing. Keep in mind, heavy armor and lead have the same weight. Heavy armor costs more, but it also has way more health and way more armor. That's the thing. Heavy armor has more armor than lead. Who would have seen that coming? But also, lead doesn't work the same way heavy armor does as a conduit for EMP damage. So if any EMP strikes the middle of our ship, it's going to get yanked all the way across this. It should be basically impossible to do EMP damage to this thing when I'm done with it. Because one of the things we're going to do here is we're going to layer, because this is underneath our ship, right? We're going to layer surge protectors all along this inside section here. Secondly, I'm going to grab metal again, because I completely forgot to armor the underside of this bloody thing. Fucking kidding me. Don't mind that. Just filling in some gaps. But wait a minute. How did I manage to mess that up? Ah, because I did that. Okay, gotcha. That's okay. We'll fill in that center area with heavy armor specifically. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that should be nice and even. Yes, it is. And fuck it, we'll just literally fill this whole thing in. I've changed my mind since I started building this thing. Just fill this whole thing in with heavy armor. See, now that won't work on this side, because remember, we made that uneven. We made that uneven on purpose. The top side, let's go ahead and just reinforce this whole bloody thing with heavy armor. Fill in the gaps there. There we go. Okay, and then take our. Is this a one? This is our 3-meter beam that we have in the center here. Yeah, yeah, it is. Let's replace that with a 4-meter beam because we've adapted the idea. Oh wait. Oop. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, there's actually a wood block in the center there. I forgot about that. I guess that wood block gets to say. It's the center of our ship, technically. Alright, blocks. Surge vectors. 4-meter surge vectors. This thing is going to absorb an insane amount of EMP damage. This is the center of our ship, right? So let's go ahead and do this. Actually, I have a much better idea. You know, it occurs to me this was not a much better idea. That goes all the way, one away from being all the way at the end. What about this side? So close. Okay, and then we'll do one more layer on the bottom here. Make sure we leave that one open space there. Because we're going to wrap that in more heavy armor. Spoiler alert. This is the center of our ship. It's going to be very, very heavy. Did that end up the same on that side? No, it didn't, because we tried to make it the same on that side, didn't we? Yeah. So we need to do a 3 and a 2. There we go. And then we're going to do 4-meter beams all the way back across. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so we need a 2-meter beam here. So we're literally making a sandwich of heavy armor and surge vectors here. And I honestly don't know if this is going to work out in the long run. This is just overkill level protection for our literal flagship of our entire empire. That's the idea, at least. It's already probably, yeah, 141,000, 947,000 weight. Yeah, the rest of this is going to be made of wood and alloy to make it incredibly lightweight, because this center keel area is going to be incredibly heavy. Now then, now that we have that, amazingly, our center of mass is still, wait, our center of mass is off center. Why is our center of mass off center? What? How is our center of mass off center? I've been building entirely within symmetry mode. Okay, now it's like on center. Very confused. Center of mass is somehow slightly to the right of this origin block. How? I have no freaking clue how. But it is. Whatever. I don't care anymore. Alright, so from here, that was the wrong button. Not me to drop that out of the sky. It's gonna fall like a brick. From here, we're gonna go ahead and layer up the rest of our keel. No, we're not done with this keel yet. It's not sloped or anything yet. Let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and do our 4-meter slopes. Because yes, we're going to use 4-meter slopes for this thing. This thing is going to be enormous. We'll do one more. I math wrong. There we go. We're going to fill this in with surge vectors, I think. Because why not? Surge vector for every length. 2 length one here. 1 length one here. Go. And we're going to keep the pattern of surge vectors and or that 2 meter beam. That 3 meter beam. Not much better that way. We're going to cap this off. Go. There, 3 meter beam there. 4 meter beams all the way across. Get rid of this. Can we go all the way back? No, we cannot. Okay. Do a 3 meter beam here. 3 meter beam here. Okay. That's not too shabby. Alright, and then we'll do 4 meter slope armor here. We're gonna have it literally, like, grabbing on to this. It's, like, looking like it's gonna grab onto it. In the center line here. Okay. And let's go ahead and grab prefab mode. Turn that way for me, please. Please clear the prefab. Go ahead and drop this down to the front here. Tap the prefab now. And move this to the back. And while we're going, just do that real quick. I accidentally took it a little too far. I was holding down W. Go. Should be able to just plug this in right there. Perfect. And then we just have to do 4 meter beams, or some beams to cover it, to fill this in. Ah, right, because these beams are in the way. That. Do P real quick. Okay, that did bring over all the surge vectors just fine. Excellent. Now there's one problem there. Let's go ahead and do from here. Go, and we need a 3 meter beam. 3 meter beam right there. 4 meter beam right here. Go. 2 meter beam. And we'll do a 1 meter block here. Go. We'll do that 2 meter beam right here. And then we'll do 4 meter beams going back. Oh. And once again, 2 meter beams. Sorry, 4 meter beams, not 2. And then we'll grab the here. Oh, 3 meter beams. My apologies. Alright. It occurs to me why our center of mass is different. Wait, is it? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, that's correct. Okay, that's fine. Okay, for some reason that just seemed like it was different to me. I don't know why. Alright, from here, we're going to add in the first layer of alloy. It's going to hopefully help this thing float. We're going to do down, over. Let's go ahead and go here. We'll do 3-meter alloy beams. So this is essentially the bottom layer of our ship right here that we're laying right now. We're going to do 3-meter slopes. And we're going to go all the way across. Go. And as far as this goes, we're going to do all the way over to here with 4-meter beams. All the way to here with 4-meter beams. And then we're going to do, boop, fill that in. Fill that in, thank you. We're going to go out with 3-meter beams from here. Go. And I think we're going to do the same thing. Alloyed slopes upside down. I want them to be like here. How do we do that? How did we do that? Ah, that's a 4-meter slope like that. Okay. Or beam like that, I should say. Go over. Go. And we'll do 4-meter beam. Meter beam. Perfect. Okay. Just like that. And then from here, we'll do 4-meter beams. We need to go copy this the other side. We take a prefab of this real quick. That should be make our job a little bit easier. Face it this way. Capture that from here. Do I need all those car containers? No, and I should get rid of them in case it makes things a little iffier. Let's go ahead and reduce the length significantly. Thank you. Should just need until the length of the containers or so. It can copy that back wall because that's not important. That back wall will get copied, but it won't actually get copied, if you know what I mean. From there, right there. Go. Now we've got that going all the way around. Go ahead and break out the 4-meter slopes again, because we need to do this real quick, I just noticed. Beams here. Let's do 3-meter beams all the way out to the sides. This should, in theory, not float. Which is a crazy concept to hear me say, but this, in theory, should not float. Despite all this alloy, I don't think this should float. I have not done any math on this. It's purely a gut feeling. We're going to see. Worst case scenario, I can swap the whole thing for alloy. Or for metal, if it does float. I have no idea if this thing's going to float or not. It is technically sinking. I think. Yes, altitude is going down. Good news, center of buoyancy is pretty much right on the center of mass. Are we still going down? -11, -12. Looks like we are still going down. -13. Okay, so yes, this is the bottom of our boat. Which is exactly how I want it, pretty much. Although we're actually floating very slowly, which means we need to be careful about adding more alloy without doing something like this first. Actually, go. I do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Use a 1-block gap. Of course it does. Well, I can do this. Should fill that all in. Yes, it does. Excellent. We can do outwards. I'd rather have weird things near the middle rather than the center. I remember we're going to have a heavy armor conduit running the whole length of the ship here, so... I want put like a single block there. Do a 4-meter beam. And we'll do a single block there. There we go. Look at that heavy conduit running all the way out to the edge. Block there. Block there. I did this the other way around, didn't I? This side. That worked perfectly. Okay. Now we should sink. Or we should sink faster, I should say. Just a little faster. It looks like we're sinking a little faster. Hard to tell, honestly. We're still very buoyant. Either way, this is the base of our ship. This is going to be at the bottom. That layer is literally just to absorb torpedoes. In the event they get in the event a torpedo hits us. It should just absorb it from the below, basically. This ship is not going to have active defenses like torpedo or like torpedo interceptors, because it, quite frankly, will be too freaking big to have something like that. Next up, we're gonna build the side walls of the ship. So keep in mind, this is basically gonna function like a dry dock, right? We're going to have enormous, essentially channels on the sides of the ship that contain... I have a faster way to do this. I'm an idiot. That contain the spots where ships will actually be. Just do this. How roughly tall we want this thing to be? I think that's roughly how tall we want this thing to be. Go all the way back over here. Boy, this thing is going to be enormous. Probably could build this out of wood. Let's be fair. This. And the alloy shell is complete. And then we're going to move in. And keep in mind... I can do this real quick. Let's see. Dreadnought hull. Still fits pretty much easily in here. Just like that. You can see even the widest part of the Dreadnought fits perfectly in here. And it fits perfectly in one little side, which means we can very easily do hull B, flip that around, and we can fit a whole Dreadnought in here. Or at least a base game prefab Dreadnought. So, honestly, I'm okay with that. This thing's enormous. Real quick. I do want to make basically a note. Need about yay much space. If we do a 4-meter beam, that was right there. Okay, because that is... Okay, that's not it. It's not where I thought it was. Right there. Okay. So that is the edge of a block, right? So that's the edge of our space. And I still fit the... Nope, not a sub-object. Dreadnought in here. Easily. I can still fit a Dreadnought in here easily. So that heavy armor beam I just placed is going to be where our... essentially the inside of our citadel is. As in, everything past this whole heavy armor beam is nothing. There's just going to be air there, essentially. Which is going to allow the ship to be very, very big on the outside and the inside. So all of this space is going to be hollow. There's not going to be anything there. One thing I will build real quick. I'm going to build a glass 4x4 beam. Where is one of these things actually end? Actually, this is perfect right here. Okay. Blocks. We're going to build glass here. I'm going to build glass out on either side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hang on. There's an easier way to do this. 1, 2. Boom. Done. Glass beam. 2 long glass beam. We're gonna go up 3. But we have 4 wide, or 4 tall. Occurs to me, I Probably actually would have been faster if I just did it the way I was doing it in the first place. Anyway, you will do blocks. I'm just gonna put this here so I don't forget to put this here in the future. Go. Nice layer of tentacles there, and we're gonna do a metal beam down the middle, and metal beams on the back side. Go. Okay, that'll hold it all together. We have a bank of repair tentacles on either side, and that will be there so that we can kind of look at the things actually doing its job, but also make it so it looks kind of cool. Also, let's do heavy armor. We're gonna do a quick like frame of the glass with heavy armor. Okay. Because there's going to be... I kind of want to do, like, a viewing catwalk. Ooh, what if we did... move this whole thing back so that the viewing catwalk can be right in front of the beams? Yeah, simply just walk through the beams. That'll be safe. Ooh, actually, I do like that idea, though. We're going to leave an air gap, though. So we'll do this. This side. Go ahead and bring the length down to 2. In the height. That down. And we might as well just capture that now. And then... let's go ahead and remove... I believe it's just this block that's connecting it, right? This metal beam? Yes, it is. Okay. Yes, I'm sure I want to reactivate connection checks. Thank you. I now want to re-deactivate connection checks. Prefab mode. I want to take this whole thing and move it back. There we go. It's inside the glass, and we're going to move it back. And I'm going to put glass beams, 3-meter beams, all along the top of this. And the bottom of it. And I will put, like, an access hatch in here. Actually, having the bottom be, not glass makes a lot of sense in my brain. We'll do metal beams. Go. Actually, hang on. What if I did, instead of metal beams, what would reinforced decking or wood look like here? I kind of like the idea of having wood on the inside. Up with cost a little bit. This thing's going to be expensive, and it does not serve a functional purpose, so to speak. Let's go ahead and do... Actually, yeah, I like the idea of having places where you can walk are going to be wooden floors or catwalk kind of things. Let's do... metal beams. And we're going to bring more metal down this side here and a metal beam here. And I'm going to put, because I will forget if I don't do it now, I'm going to put in a doors and hatch, a metal bulkhead door. That's upside down. Yeah, it's upside down. Go. Metal bulkhead door. And we'll put one on the other side. So that, like, in theory, there's this ship is going to be traversable, as in you can walk around it and stuff like that, you know? That's going to be the idea, at least. And this is the start of that idea. The cargo bay is going to be inaccessible, because that's going to be super heavily armored. Actually, I like the idea of there being 2 cargo bays. A real cargo bay, which is this one down here that is impregnable, essentially. And then a fake cargo bay that's like, yeah, this is where we store our supplies. You know, for show. A for show cargo bay, whereas this is the real cargo bay down here. Actually, I like the idea of that being, like, roughly where the refinery is as well. Anyway, so let's go ahead and let's follow this idea of mine out. So we take the wooden beams. And this is our... Let's go, like, a 3-wide access tunnel pretty much everywhere we go. So this is the edge of the access tunnel, and then you would walk in the middle. So you'd walk here, essentially. And that way you have space to pass. Because keep in mind, this is not a combat ship. This is our naval yard that I'm going to deem as our capital building, which I include... I think I want to build, like, council chambers on top of it. So, from there, let's take a turn and go in towards this. Actually, let's do 1, 2, 3. Let's bring these together. Oop. So that they meet in the middle, and then they turn again. These 3. Really hate that's not, like, even. That's not great, but it'll have to do. Alright. Like, the wood texture is not the same for 3 meters versus 4 meters, because the 4 meter has it on both sides, right? Yeah, the 4 meter has it on both sides. Am I really going to make it 4 meters wide just because? Nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not making it the walkway's 4 meters wide just because. Two meters also only have it on one side. That's really frustrating. All right. From there, we're going to bring these towards the center. So this is the this is as low in the ship as you can actually go, whereas the real cargo bay is secretly below us, essentially. And this is going to be like an access tunnel. And from here, you can access the quote-unquote cargo bay. So we'll do a 2 doors and hatches. We'll do like there and right there. Can I set a symmetry plane here? There we go. That'll do for now. And we'll do metal ceilings or metal walls. Doesn't matter if these are actually like safe. It straight up just doesn't matter. Because keep in mind, remember, we're not gonna have active defenses here. If this thing gets attacked, we fucked up. But it will have guns, and it will be able to defend itself. It'll just hide while it's in combat, and I'm gonna give it probably the only plasma and railguns in our entire fleet so far. Like, I know I've got the plasma gun refit of the infantrymen, but this is gonna have real railguns and real plasma guns. Actually, you know what? Down here in, like, the bowels of the ship, maybe this should be the engine room instead. Not a terrible idea. Oh, actually, for idea, engines in the front, cargo in the back. Although, steam engines are enormous, and I'm probably going to end up using steam engines for this. Because if I were to use, like, RTGs, this thing would be insanely heavy. Well, I say that. Each one of these costs 5,000. How much power does this thing make? 405. So if you have it exactly even, it'll generate 405 power. Yeah, that's a lot of resources for not a lot of materials. Although, having our main base be RTG powered, at least for movement, would be kind of cool. And then use, like, steam boilers to make energy for guns. I actually kind of like the idea of that. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to have RTG banks in the front here. So this is our... We are able to walk in this area, so we're going to be on either side of this. We're going to put the symmetry back here. We're going to bring this all the way to the front here. Now, keep in mind, this is going to increase the cost exponentially. Actually, I'm curious. How much did that increase the cost? So our current cost is 327,000, right? Just that has increased us by about... Absolutely insane. But this will be more than enough power to run the ships. Essentially, like, basic propulsion. So that was... I'm an idiot. How many RTGs? 60. 60 RTGs. So, give me a second to bring out a calculator. Because you need a calculator to play this game. Calculator, that is 60 times 405. 24,300 engine capacity. So I need to throw down... It occurs to me, I'm going to need way more batteries than that, because batteries also make up the, everything else. I think the entire floor of this room is going to be batteries. Just a hunch. Yeah, there's space in the center for that to be batteries. Ooh, I'll bring that over, and then F. The entire floor is batteries. I actually love the idea of walking on batteries in here. Like, it seems really stupid, but I kind of love it as an idea. And then we're going to have a center column for you to inspect the batteries on the backside. Because remember, you gotta be able to reach, for flavor purposes, you gotta be able to reach both sides of the RTGs for inspection purposes. And we're going to do long ones down the side here. So you can get around the sides of the RTG. It's not going to be, cozy. It's just, it's maintenance space. And then we're going to do probably a 3-meter... let's do a 4-meter line in the back here. And we'll put down the electric engine right here. This whole thing now counts as a engine. Keep in mind, this will not actually generate... Wow, we actually have 12 million energy. That's awesome. And in the mini thing there, it has to make it into an exponent, which is hilarious to me. We have 12 million electricity. That's pretty cool. Alright. That said, that is temporary. Because this is we're probably going to need more batteries than this, if I'm being completely honest. Because this thing's going to have particle cannons, railguns, plasma guns, all kinds of things that are going to use energy. This room, remember, is just to store electricity and RTGs for movement. So that we don't have to use energy to move. Keep that in mind. Electric engine, your priority. Power carriers with higher priority will be used before lower ones. Okay, there we go. This one will be used first, which means as long as we're not in combat, this one will be used, basically. Let's go ahead and do 2-meter cubes along the wall here. Go. It's going to be a little cramped. And I'm okay with that. Like, the entrance will be kind of acceptable, but everything else will be cramped. Here's the thing. This thing is going to look like it's combat capable, but it is not combat capable. It'll get shredded the moment this thing enters combat. Because, I say that, now I'm thinking I might make it combat capable just because fuck you. I don't think I'm going to bother armoring that. Should I? I probably should. I mean, that's the batteries for the entire bloody thing. I'm leaving myself room to expand in case I need to add more batteries to this thing. Go. So I can literally just come in here, grab the battery, and do a fill all command to fill up that entire layer with batteries, which would be a lot of more storage. Let me put it that way. Other than that, that's completely full now, yeah? Yeah, it's completely full. Let's go ahead and give this a ceiling. This room a ceiling. We're gonna bring it right up to the ceiling here. Perfect. We'll do a 3-meter beam on the door. There we go. Okay, so that is the engine room. Or the first engine room, I should say. The electrical room. We're going to call that the electrical room. In fact, you know what? Hang on. Because I can. Because I bloody can. Ooh. Where's this place text? What does that look like? No. Poster holder? Play an image from a URL of your choice. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm kind of annoyed I don't have a wall version of this. Why is there not a wall version of thing? That bugs me. That genuinely actually bugs me. There's information about the vehicle. What? Curious, actually, now. Oh, ground forward, speed, left, right, middle. Oh. Whatever I want it to be. Got it. Nope, I don't need that. Video screen. A block that can display a video. Oh, yeah, I believe this links to a YouTube. Like YouTube, doesn't it? This links to YouTube. Or a camera feed. Turn on, off. Yep. Tempted to link that to my own. What happens if I link to that? No. Hold on, I gotta try this real quick. I have to try this. It's incredibly stupid. Okay. Doesn't work. It doesn't work. I put in the link to this live stream. That would have been incredibly stupid if that worked. This option is selected. YouTube URL. Okay. No, that does not work. Good. Okay. That would have been stupid. It's facing the wall, by the way. It is, isn't it? You're not wrong. It is facing the wall. Also, Dr. Cruiser, welcome to the stream. I don't think your name sounds familiar. Apologies if I'm wrong. Remove the features thing. Oh my god, does this actually work? Of course. That shouldn't work, though. I don't think it likes displaying live streams. If I had to guess. That's okay. I'm okay with it not displaying my own live stream, which would be hilarious, but very stupid and very repetitive very quickly. That's very funny. Yeah. EFN1. Just double checking the URL here. EFQD. Yep, that's the right stream. Okay, so it does not display live streams. That's very important. That would be very, very silly if it displayed live streams. I'm definitely not pulling up something else. I don't know what you're talking about. This real quick. Perfect. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and stop that immediately because I don't want to get copyright stricken, but just wanted to do that because I could. That's all. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. That is too much power. That is too much power in the hands of me. I am too much of a shitlord to have that level of power. Anyway. Alright, let's see. You know, the best part about that is because it was instantaneously on there. Even if you recognize the URL, you didn't have time to leave the stream. Because it was instantaneous. Oh, that was delightful. Alright. I'm going to move away from that because I do not have the, I cannot be trusted to do that. Alright, this displays images, yeah? Image from a URL of your choice. Alright, cool. I'm going to put an image right there. And, is that backwards? No, come on. I don't want it to float there. Can I do a decoration of a poster? Probably not, but what if I did, dude? Let's see. Poster holder. Surely this won't work, right? No, 0, thank you. Do 180 degrees, not 187. 180 degree yaw. And bring, nope, not scaling. Positioning, bring that back. Yeah, there's no way for me to actually select a poster for that. So that unfortunately doesn't work. It does have a nice big block of crack though. That's unfortunate that doesn't work. That's really unfortunate. I really want that poster facing backwards. I guess I could just do a floating sign. I really don't like that. I really don't like the way that looks, but we'll do this. Kill some remote. Electrical. Nope, I have caps lock on, apparently. Electrical. There we go. I'm gonna label that so I remember it later. And on this side... engine room. Go. Okay. It'll be able to do wood blocks, 3 meters. Yeah, we don't worry about the floor in this room. This floor is not going to be batteries, let me put it that way. Maybe it should be batteries, though. Actually. Hello, batteries. I would like to use you real quick. How many of you are there? Real quick, let me do prefab. Base this way. Clear the prefab. Clear the prefab. I don't know why I just teleported here. Do one more width, I think. Why is this uneven? No, I made this room fucking uneven. I'm an idiot. Ignore everything I just said. I'm a giant moron. Okay. And I want a height of 1, please. Thank you. Who brings up to the top floor here. So touching the batteries and only the batteries. And then this. Capture that prefab. Thank you. Flip that sucker around. And the old batteries. Now they're going to say they're not connected. That's fine. They're here just to store electricity. They are not here to be engine power, so I'm not going to add that on there. Let's see here. Let's see. From there, I'm going to go ahead and do steam engines. We do fuel engines, because I know fuel engines. I have blueprints for fuel engines. I have never done a steam engine before in my life. They don't need to generate engine power. They need to generate electricity. So what would that be? Just boilers? Large turbine generator. I've done this before. The patrolmen are actually powered by steam. They're powered by a small turbine and small boiler. So I don't think I need... their connector? Next to large steam control. Rails are burnt and here to produce steam. Steam goes down pipes can be directed. This part connects to pipes either side. The turbine or the pistons of a steam crankshaft assembly. Steam crankshaft assembly. Let's do large turbine generator. Ooh, hello, that's a lot of stuff. So if I do a large turbine, it does fit in this room. It does. It would fit better if I did this. Hang on. prefabs. Go down one. And then we'll do very simple things to just do this. We'll do... There's like truss stairs. No, there's not. Stairs, I think, under miscellaneous or decorations, I think. Yeah, stairs are under miscellaneous. 2 stairs. That technically counts as a connection. Perfect. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Alright, we're gonna do... This does technically mean that the entirety of the steam room is going to be lower down. And thus, screw with the, also this is the front. Did upload products on Boy Month. I saw that, Blue, thank you. I will look at it after the stream is done. I did see that pop up, though. I always have Discord open, so I can see it pop up. Or I see things pop up. Alright, let's go ahead and place the turbine generator down. And we need generator connection. 2. And then middles. I actually have no idea how these work. Yeah, I have no idea how these actually work. And then a pipe connection. Like, I've never done these efficiently. Let me put it that way. Probably shouldn't bother with this then, because I'm a giant idiot, and I'll never figure this out properly. Let's do... We watch this. Do we learn the Steam guide real quick? It's gonna just tell us about, like, the crankshaft and the bearings and shit like that. I just want to know about the generator. Alright, hang on.
Overview.
Oh, God.
The steam engine is a powerful and flexible type of engine that can output. The steam controller is used to maintain the attached boiler and adjust its burn rate. Without it, a boiler will not function.
Oh, yeah.
You can press Q on the controller to adjust the burn rate. You can also control the burn rate via ACBs.
Oh, very interesting.
The boiler is what burns the materials to produce steam and can be as long as you like. The longer the boiler, the more materials it's capable of burning.
Okay,
The
that
more
makes sense.
materials burned, the more steam that's produced.
Right.
Multiple steam controllers and their attached boilers can be connected using pipes, which are explained in the next step, so you can use multiple small boilers to power a steam system. It also provides redundancy, so if one boiler gets destroyed, there are more to power the system.
Right.
Steam pipes do as they say. They pipe the steam created from boilers to another location. You can have intricate piping systems, and the choices of your pipes are varied to handle steam pistons.
Need to order that. Nope.
You can line
Nope.
up multiple pistons.
Nope.
The gearbox
Nope.
is the crankshaft.
Nope.
The shaft.
Nope.
The shaft.
Nope.
The shaft generator connects to a wheel on the shaft line and serves to produce energy from the shaft line that can be stored in batteries. Multiple shaft generators can connect to the same wheel.
What's the point of the turbine?
Generators and wheels are not required to be used. They're only needed if you wish to produce energy.
Then why are turbines a thing?
Propeller transmission. Now that the basics of creating engine power from the shaft line have been covered, let's convert this power to operate a propeller. To do, here is the finished product of a steam propeller. The shaft line can also be used. We have covered the main parts of the gearbox, so we'll move on to the other power generation option for steam engines, which is the turbine generator. The turbine generator directly takes in steam to produce energy, which is stored in batteries. The turbine pipe connection connects to the steam pipe. The turbine's middle pieces can be connected next, followed by the turbine generator connection, then the turbine generator itself. This example shows the correct pattern.
Alright.
The last primary piece to discuss about steam engines is this. We've covered the general necessities for vents connect to open steam pipes and can be configured to release steam once the pipe pressure reaches a certain threshold. The steam tank stores steam generated by boilers for later use. The last item to be discussed with steam is the valve.
Okay. None of that was helpful. Are we still sinking? Are we neutrally buoyant? Negative 18 meters currently. I actually kind of love that, because that means we've got that flooded depth there for building on. Anyway. Well, none of that made a lick of sense to me as to why, like, in terms of why you would use the turbines instead of using the... Where was that? It was... Crank motor? Yeah. Converts power to the rotation of connected to large shafts. No. Other way around. Converts power to the rotation of connected large shafts. Yeah. Shaft into power that can be used by other components on the vehicle. So the gearbox creates that. Okay. Oh, the gearbox creates engine power, not electricity. Right. Okay. I get it. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. I don't need engine power. I need electricity generation. Worst case scenario, technically it would create power via this, but not the intended purpose of it. It is to create big, large boiler end, like right here. I can't physically just connect these to each other, can I? Nope, didn't think so. So it needs a control, which we'll put at the other end of the room. And we'll do connector. Large boiler connects to the steam. Ah, that one has sides at the side. I see. This is to create an ass load of power in the event we need it. Joules per second. Keep in mind, we have a storage of over 7 million going to be on this thing. So, that's a lot of steam. Only power use gas engines. Gas engines on a ship this big would be really expensive. I could, but it'd be really expensive. Are there not pipes that come out of the end of this thing? There are not. I need to put a large boiler connector in here. There we go. And we'll bring the pipes around to the side, so we'll do a corner pipe. Wow, that just releases all of its steam instantly, doesn't it? Steam pipe there. Steam pipe there. Do a 3-way pipe here. Do a 2-meter pipe here. A 2-meter pipe here. And then a 2-meter pipe here. So that pumps all the steam directly into this. So once it's up to full power, how does this go? So it's goes up to 10 pressure, it looks like. And we're capable of generating 22,000 battery energy per second. So 44,000. Hold on. Wait, let me do some math here real quick. So we have someone write down that we have 60 RTGs on this freaking thing. Okay. So 22,186 times 2 is 44,372. So if we take we take 25,860,000 and divide that by 22,186 times 2 in parentheses, it will take 582 seconds, 0.7, to completely refill our electricity purely based on this. 60, that's what, 9 minutes? 9 minutes, okay. So like this, it will take 9 minutes to fully recharge the entire ship. What if I just, like, take this, right? Just put that there instead. And I get rid of this, and I do this. How much does that generate now? It was 22,000 before, right? Buy all resources. Pretty much. Well, no, keep in mind, this is going to be our like... Okay, it's 22,000. Oh, max steam process per second, 30,000. How much steam does this create per second? 408,000. Oh. Yeah, 408,000 is how much this creates. Don't think I need that much. I need that much at all, if I'm being honest. Boy, if only this was explained somewhere. Okay, let's trim that off and do a couple more of these. And then we'll do a pipe connection. How much can you generate? Okay. You know, steam eats faster resources. Yes, that's fine. The steam is only here to basically emergency refill our batteries in the event of combat. this ship shouldn't be in combat. You may have missed it, Blue, but inside that other box over there is an RTG-based battery room that will power our actual movement. So we don't need to use power to move, or resources to move. This is purely resources for if we somehow end up in combat with our capital ship. Capital with an O. Very important. Capital with an O. Let's go ahead and do this. This generates 168,000. I don't think we're going to be able to generate this much, but... And there we go. 192,000. And if we do real quick, we'll just do... Do a steam meter pipe. Meter pipe here, meter pipe here. Meter pipe there. And a 1 meter pipe there. This is capable of processing... Wait, still only 30,000 per second. So this is never going to work. How much more power does this generate? A smidgen more. Okay, hang on. This generates 192,000 steam. 92,000. Divided by 30,000. We run six turbines off of one boiler of this size. Good lord. We fit 6 turbines into this room? It'd be real freaking close. No, we can fit 5 in here. Unless... Hold on. Alright, tear it all down. Start it over from scratch. I now understand how Steam works a little better. Do I understand it? No. Do I understand it a little better than I did 5 minutes ago? Yes. We're gonna put the boiler itself here in the center, like right in front of you when you come in. Large boiler control. Oop, there we go. And we'll get the large boiler out. And we'll do connector and connector. There's a reason I'm gonna do 2 connectors on this thing. 168,000. Let's do 1 more. Wait, does this actually increase this? It does. Okay. So that's what we have there. And that can run 6 turbines. Good lord. Okay. And we're going to bring the pipe connection here. Need at least 1 space here. Got 1 space there. We're going to do a turbine down the center. 2 turbines there. If we do just a 3rd turbine here. Really can't. Turbine here. Interesting idea. Let's do... If we're doing it on there, we don't have to do it all the way up against the wall, do we? Right. That way we can have some space to maneuver. Let's go ahead and pump this in with steam real quick. Actually, we don't need to even use the extra connections, do we? We could just do this. Oh, these are too close to each other. Okay, hang on. Yeah. Steam piping. Do a... Because it looks cool. We will use both these connections real quick. We'll just do this. Do a pipe corner here. Is there a limit to how much steam can process through a single pipe? I don't think there is. Output per second, 96,000. There is a limit. Okay, that's fine, because we actually, do... I think that's going to be fine regardless. Then do steam pipe 1 meter. Oh, that's not facing the right direction. A 3 pipe here, or a 3-way pipe here. That should plug into that. This is what, 1, 2, 3 turbines. 1, 2, 3. Then the generator connection and the turbine generator itself. Those should all fill up with steam pretty much instantly. Okay. In theory, this can all run off of this one steam turbine. This produces... It consumes 192 materials per second. Grade consumes 11 when not in use. When not in use. Performance over time, current system output. Turbine energy per material, 0. Yeah, of course, because it's... Steam vented dissipated. Turbine loss per second. Ah, you get diminishing returns per each of these you put down. Well, hang on. If I do just, like, one of these. If I just do one. Like, what's the actual diminishing returns here? Is it significant? 18,000. Energy loss 8,400, 16,800. It's double the loss for only an extra 4,000 power generated. I don't think that's worth it. Overall, that would create what? Kinetic energy loss of a shitload. It's about 800 per... Don't know. I'm not good enough at math to figure this out in my head. I need to pull the calculator out real quick. Steam to kinetic per blade, 27% versus 23. No, it's a 13% increase in efficiency in terms of total amount of steam being used. 1,800 steam dissipated per second. Yeah, I mean, I guess we will just do it this way. Again, these should never get used. This is just for show. This is just for show, and for slightly learning the game a little bit. You know what? Considering they are just for show. I know this has literally no purpose whatsoever. I'm okay with that. Just to make use of the room. There we go. That way it looks a little cooler from an aerial perspective. Maybe we put glass above it so that we can actually look down into this room. That looks cool. Solely because it looks cool. Oh god, what am I doing? Okay. Alrighty then. From there... So, oh, by the way, with 2 of these, Or with 5 of these, I should say. Let me rerun the math real quick. With a whopping 25.860 million power, we can power this, or refill our batteries from empty. From empty, keep that in mind. 2185 times 5, because we have 5 of these bad boys. In only 3 minutes. Not too shabby. Hi, Rain. Welcome to the stream. Or I should say, welcome back to the stream, I should say. We built stupid things today, Rain. Again, these are for show, so I'm going to get rid of these real quick. And I'm going to move them. Three-way pipe. Let's go ahead and remove you to there. My apologies, I had to sneeze. Go. And because I can, I'm going to do this. And then I'll do a pipe connection to the middle. And then the generator connection. Then the generator itself. And there we go. Okay. That's all there. That's fine. Just space it out a little bit more and make it look a little bit more reasonable. Also, just because we can, I'm going to go ahead and grab the storage meter cubes, and I'm just going to kind of place these around in here. Just to kind of give off the illusion that we know what we're doing. Go. Perfect. And also to kind of fill in the space a little bit. We're greebling, ladies and gentlemen. We're greebling. Alright. Let's go ahead and fill in this room, shall we? Same thing as this room. We're going to do 4-meter walls. Except the difference is we're going to need to use 4 meters on the floor as well again. How much are we up to at this point? 778,000. It's very expensive, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Occurs to me, I need to actually increase the elevation of this room a little bit more, because it's... Oh, I can actually... Yeah, no, I can't. Because this one's here. I can't do this. Damn it. Go down another layer. I could. I prefab the whole room and I bring it down one more layer. That actually will work. It's really stupid. But fuck it, we're doing it. So I need to reduce the width by 2 because I want only the insides of this thing. Got one more. Go. And increase the height. We just grab batteries. And then grab the rest of the room. Capture the prefab. Okay, we got all the batteries. We got the steam turbines. Looks like we got everything there. Okay. So now we just need to do blocks. And we need to remove this entire thing, which I believe we could do by doing this. Bingo bongo. 420 blocks. Well, that's perfect. Yeah, we didn't grab the metal broom. That's fine. I'll redo the bits and pieces there. But that's okay. All right, so we got to bring this whole thing down one more layer. Does mean the stairs no longer function. Heck me. Oh, hang on. Nope. Quick thing, actually. Oop, let's put all that back. Go one more step back. One more step back. should be placing the metal walls back, shouldn't it? Did I remove all of them at once? I guess I did. Or didn't. Really hard to tell. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab our prefab real quick. Do the prefab. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm an idiot. All I need to do is remove the inside, not the outside. I can leave the walls intact, brain. Okay. This should capture everything. Did not capture the batteries. Do the prefab. Capture the prefab. Go. Okay. That's everything. Why is that one steam engine off? The fuck is that? I accidentally duplicated the pipes. Okay, that's fine. I just need to do this. Duplicate the stairs underneath. Okay, I broke some I seriously broke some shit here. How are you still connected? Oh, the turbine generators are in the wall, apparently. Your one little battery. There we go. That's goodbye. Okay, the walls are now here. The walls are intact. We like the walls. The walls are good. We want to keep the walls. Prefab mode. Go in here. Now, the steam turbines are right there on level with the ceiling, right? I want to go one more down. Somehow managed to keep the stairs there. That's fine. That's where we want it to be. Because then we can put the floor over it. We can fix this. We can fix whatever nonsense happened here. Wait. What? Boiler end was already there. These pipes don't go anywhere. I actually kind of like the random battery, like, sticking up out of the floor there. That can stay. The weird extra tall batteries around the sides cannot stay. Well, they physically can't. Let's do... I'm not even gonna bother trying to fix that. That. And no one knows. Not even stream chat. Kidding. You know, obviously, because you were here. Alright. From there, all these are working now, yes? These are all working. Okay, good. I guess it could throw an electric engine on this just to make sure it does actually have the extra power. Because it really needs it. Oh, there's extra turbines here. We don't need these. How did those two end up as the only ones with extra turbines? That don't make a damn lick of sense. Anyway. Alright, now... blocks. Metal. 4-meter beams. Hold up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This wall... this is one whole wall shallower. Somehow. I don't know how I managed that, but I did. Fine. It's gonna look a little funky, but that's okay. No one will even notice. Because I'm going to do this. Unless you were here watching the stream. No. That's not right. How do I fix this? Oh, God. What did I do? Thought I had such a simple solution, which was copy-paste the fucking wall, but apparently that didn't work. I won't spill. Well, thank you, Rain, for not spilling the beans. I'm infuriating myself right now. Do I say fuck it and tear the whole thing down and start over? The turbines are fine. I can prefab the turbines. Hold on. I can save this. Clear the prefab. This. Make the prefab height 1. And I get this on the pipe layer. It'll grab the pipes and the turbines. And reduce the length. Okay, that saved the entire pipe layout. And everything there. Perfect. Now, excuse me. Well, I scrap everything here because I'm a... That should scrap everything. There we go. That whole bit just fell off. Perfect. Excellent. Good. I don't want it there. Because it infuriates me. This room's so much simpler and nicer and easier and cleaner, and I just like this room. Why can't I just use this room? Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay. Do another door. Miscellaneous. Nope, it's under decorations, brain. Metal bulkhead door. That's upside down. Okay. That's fine. Back to prefab mode. We're gonna place down our fucking giant turbines of death. Now keep in mind, we need to place these down so that they don't clip through the ceiling like that. That'd be perfect right there. No, it needs to be one lower. It needs to be like this. We'll have them floating in midair. That's fine. Just want them right there. Good. That extends out past the box. That's fine. Place that down. Now we'll clear the prefab again. We'll go to this side. And we're going to prefab the entire damn thing. Because the RTGs are in here. It'll copy the RTGs. Shit. Okay. Run the bottom. I can see just the battery layer, please. That way. Battery layer is down one from that, right? Yeah, down one. Okay. So if I want to do this, just do width till it's outside the box. Then do down 2. That's the walls. Down 2 more. Actually, wait. Keep the walls in the blueprint. We'll extend the length out so it captures the whole box. There we go. That captures the whole thing, right? And we'll put this right at the bottom layer of the turbines. Okay. The difference, we're going to go back in here. We're going to remove all these. Remember, we had to shift the whole room downwards to fit the turbines in properly, right? See, you can always fix your mistakes in this game. Always. Even if they are extremely lengthy. What we're going to do. Wait. Nope. It's not correct. And I don't think I can press Control Z enough to go back all the way before I place this. We're gonna find out. Okay. that mode. I did not nail the placement of this. It needs to be in front of the door, not underneath the door. Correct? This is now correct. Yes, this is now correct. Wait. No, that's still not correct. Because right behind that door is a layer of wood. Then the batteries are right on the inside of the wall. The wall, which would be here. I am a nincompoop. One more in. Okay. The batteries are the floor of the turbines themselves. Now we can remove these. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to just double check. Just going to double check. Thing's fine. Thing's wrong. Wood. Go down. Spring to you, chat. Okay. That is such a relief that that actually worked. Okay. Good to go. Even though this is lower, which we literally cannot change that because the turbines are bigger. They are physically larger than RTGs. Need to go out from here. Find. Also, I'm well aware that that means they are physically connected to the turbines and nothing else in this room. The wall is. The wall's not connected to the wall. I'm sure that's fine. I'll fix that, I promise. And from here, now we go down. Oh my god, it's actually going to come together, guys. Holy cow. Did a thing. It actually looks okay now. Then I can do... That doesn't make it look sense. Hang on. Yeah, no, never mind. It does. For this. That. That's not connected. Oh, it is connected. It's the wall. Right. The turbine room's done. We're done with the turbine room. We might not fit... Shit. I'm not going to finish this ship today. I didn't expect the electrical room to be so freaking difficult. But, we did get it done. Also, I've decided something. In here. Battery storage. Oh, hang on. What is this? Why is there a hole in the wall here? Did I do that? Did I do that on purpose? I don't know. But I've decided something. Do resources, battery, 2 meter cubes. Gonna put a couple of these around in here. I'm sure it's fine. Do that, right on top of that. And we'll put one on top of the 3 stack because it looks weird. I like that. I've decided something. Because we only have energy generation on the ship, we are going to make another electric engine. We're going, not like there. We're going to put it here in the middle. And we are going to be able to power off of both things. However, this is going to be a lower priority, right? So the other one was positive 50. This is negative 50. Meaning, we will use this one last. Meaning, this does not get used unless we are in the event of an emergency. Does this actually not work? Yeah, those don't actually work. They just store electricity. You know what? Sure. Those are just our electricity. Well, now they work. What the fuck? Why do you work? I'm very confused why that one works. That one works too, but not this one. Did I break it? Oh, because they have actual pipes they connect to. Interesting. Okay. I didn't realize they actually had pipes. I thought they connected everywhere. That's interesting. So if I do this, that works. I like the idea of just having, like, random, like, stuff laid out in here. Okay, well, all this is connected now. That's fine. So, we have a crap load of electric engine power if we need it. But we're going to primarily use the RTGs for movement purposes. And that's the plan. We'll only use the RTGs for movement purposes, if necessary. Can I turn this off? Is there a way to just turn it off? Yeah, output 0. Yeah, probably. Boom. There we go. That's off. So unless we absolutely need it... You know what? In fact, hang on. I can do this real quick. Control. Need an ACB, please. ACB. Slap an ACB directly on top of this damn thing. So what is it? N for name block? Shift N? Shift N. There we go. We're going to name this electric engine Combat Engine. ACB, you're going to filter Combat, or you're going to name's going to be Combat Engine as well. I think I can make you filter, can't I? I swear there's a way you can filter this thing. Is enabled. We want to look for... Okay, we're targeting. Target and action. Want... Buoyancy, moving parts, controls, weapons, defenses, power, electric engines, search pattern. I want you to search. This is, I believe this actually is name. We want combat engine. Hero blocks control. Effect range. Let's do like 10. Set output. Do 100%. It says 0 block controlled. Interesting. Without that, it works just fine. Okay, sure, why not? Alright, so it's targeting electric engines. Condition. Do enemy. Range is... If there's an enemy within negative infinity to 3,000 meters. To positive infinity. If there is an enemy, it will activate the combat engine. Let me put it that way. It'll set its value, set output value to 100%, meaning it'll activate. Test this. That should have just changed this to output 1. Actually, as a note, I'm going to need another one of these that turns it off, aren't I? Real quick, let me copy this. Take that, paste this here. And we'll do paste. Invert that. If there's no enemy within this distance, you will take this and you will set your value to 0. That should. It did it automatically. Yes! Okay, so now we can test this again by doing... Okay, first things first, let's slap a mainframe on this thing so it doesn't get destroyed. Actually, it doesn't matter. I'll spawn in like a duster or something. It'll turn off its guns. Ships. We'll do a rat. We'll do it 5,000 meters away. We'll turn off the rat's guns. Now the rat should have just caused this to kick on, yes? Enemy within infinity. Rat, how far away are you? You're getting further away. Hold on. Okay. It's so far away. Destroy enemy vehicles. Do a Marauder instead. Do it like 4,600. Go. Marauder is getting closer. No enemy within negative infinity to positive infinity. So electric engine drops to 0. There is now an enemy within negative infinity. He's in fact closer to us. there's an enemy within 10 meters and positive infinity, you should be setting electric engine output 100%. You are validly controlling this engine. Why are you not working? There's definitely an enemy within 5,000 meters of us. You should be changing. Target action is valid. Is it? Is it really? Test. You. Can I stop you? Is there a way to... Oh, is enabled. There we go. Only 0. Test. It does set it correctly. Now, if I turn you back on, you should automatically turn it off, yeah? Yeah, you do. But there's still an enemy within... It's closing on us, even. So... Why? Hell, here. There's an enemy within 1,000 or so meters of us. Please turn off before you shoot at me. Like, we are in combat. There is... This thing doesn't know what an enemy is, brain. This doesn't have a mainframe. Now it knows that the other ship is considered an enemy. Yep, now it's on. Because it didn't know what team the ship was on. Okay, that actually works perfectly. Destroy enemy vehicles, thank you. Okay. Doing better. Alright. Our engine rooms are done. Both our normal engine and our combat engine. Combat engine kicks on and gives us a lot more power. Okay, from there, let's move up, shall we? Let's go to... Oh, hang on. First, I almost forgot to put stairs in here. I've been really, really forgetful of me. And when have I ever been forgetful? That's just not a thing. Agree with me or else, chat. Anyway, let's go ahead and do stairs here and stairs here. And we'll do a wooden 3-meter beam here. Roll X. Add new decoration, because I will forget to do this later if I don't do it now. I need a railing. Oh, no. Actually, you know what? No. Do we have space here to do a real railing? Oh, hang on. Oh. Do we have space to do a real railing right here? Railing. Straight 3 meters. We do have space to do a real railing. No, we don't. Yes, we do. Hey, look at that. We have a real railing, guys. A sloped 2-meter coming down this thing? That's not a harsh enough slope. Slope 1 meter. It's not quite what I'm looking for there, game. Is there sloped 1 meter? Wait. That's how you do it. That's too tall. That's... Damn it, game. Why you gotta do me like that, game? Can't have a fucking railing. One that doesn't have the... What does M2, M3 mean? Or... I'm so confused. Like, there's so many of these, right? That's left railing, right railing. Okay. That's fine. I mean, it doesn't need to have a railing on the bottom level. I want it to, but I can't, because there's batteries there. Alright, fine. All that good as it is. Alright. The railings are in, ladies and gentlemen. There's not going to be railings here, because there's going to be walls here. Keep that in mind. What did we put the walls out one? We did railings on this side instead. So we did like that. And then we did on the side here. Wall. No, because then there's a, like, gap, and I don't like that. I really don't like there being a gap there. And remember, the inside of this is going to be all heavy armor. And that'll be hard to forget the missing bottom railing. Rain, why you gotta do that to me, man? I thought you were my friend, man. Kidding. I understand. Your entire job is to make my life difficult. Make me suffer. Why are we here? Just to suffer? The answer is yes. The answer is very much yes. We are here just to suffer. Okay, so we've got that set up now. I'm thinking I want to do... staircase. On one side. So not both sides, just one side. But we're going to do it like this. Agreed. We're just here to suffer. Yeah, that sounds right. So we're going to do this, and we're going to do staircase up to the next floor. As soon as I find stairs. So the stairs go out. So the hallway like goes into this direction, right? Stairs. I don't want to do just like a simple spiral. I want to do like switchback. I don't think I have enough space to do a full like straight up staircase. Actually, maybe I do. Actually, I kind of do, don't I? Okay, well, new plan then. That. This. And the reason I didn't go all the way to the side with this thing, despite it being, you know, a 4-meter thing, is because I'm going to put railings on it. I'm going insane. It's fine. The other side. Nope, down from that. Wait, but that won't work for the bottom one. Okay, it doesn't work for the bottom one, but it works for the rest of these. A note, hang on, real quick. I know that doesn't work there, but what if it did? By me doing this real quick. Oh, okay. Exit build mode. Quickly, run! Run for the staircase. I can still phase through that railing. What? So much for railings being useful. Are we sinking? We should be sinking. Technically are sinking. The ship's altitude is currently at -9. That's fine. I'm sure that's fine. Oh, that just got repaired instantly. Because Rambot has incredibly powerful repair tentacles. Ah, there's the water level. Okay. We are still sinking. Good. Good. I'm glad we're still sinking. That, in theory, is what we should be doing. It's sinking. It's a weird thing to say. Okay. I didn't turn on symmetry. I'm really annoyed that those railings don't actually stop you from falling. They look really fucking good, though. Anyway. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Okay, so we're gonna put the walkways up here. What's gonna be up on top of this engine room? It's gonna be the cargo bay? I think the cargo bay. Ooh, what if we put the cargo bay at the top, actually, and we had, like, the secret council chamber meeting room in the, at, like, the mid-level, the bottom? I don't dislike that idea, actually. That'll be perfect. All right. I need the other way. Thank you. Actually, do I? I literally am failing to place blocks right now. Because this should be right here. That's the next level. I think this will be... Ooh. I wanted to be above this. Need to go up another level? Like another 1 meter? I think the answer to that question is yes. You have space to go up another 1 meter. Answer to that question is technically no. But I also say, fuck the rules. Actually, that's perfect, because down there, it's exactly 2 meters, too. Right here. No one will know that this is wood underneath this. Doesn't matter. Actually, no, that's perfect, because then that looks like the floor below has a ceiling. Oh my god. I accidentally did something intelligent, guys. Because, yeah, look, now when you're on this floor, it's like, oh, look, we have a nice wooden ceiling here. That's nice. Okay. This is all still going to be metal. Go. What's going to be in these holes? I don't know. Vertical launch missiles. They go the whole length of the ship. Oh my god, that's a terrible idea, and I love it. We're already at 793,000. It's all coming together. You are correct. It is all coming together. I can very easily just do... No one knows. No, that's not... Oh, okay. This thing's very confusing to my brain to build. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like having a minor tiny panic attack for a moment there, because I for a moment my brain said, are you sure you did that correctly? And my brain was like, wait, what part correctly? And then just the other half of my brain did not elaborate on what I might have done wrong. That's why I need chat present at all times, to make sure that if I do something stupid, you guys catch it. Okay. Do the bulkhead doors. Actually, no, we're gonna do standard doors here, because that's how much I trust this area. Nope, because they don't look good. Never mind. Oh, this space should be metal 3-beam. Oh, that space didn't exist at all. Oh, well, my apologies. And then... Oh, truss blocks. Because I wanted to make it look like catwalks, right? So you could look underneath it. Yes. It's all coming together now. And the heavy armor. I'm not going to bother making this not heavy armor, because it's going to need to be heavy armor eventually. I will make it square, though. I will make it square, though. No, at least even. I would say even. I'll make it even all the way around. That's the correct button. Oh, fuck. I didn't do any of that symmetrically. Which means I gotta redo that all again over here. Or do I? But remember, we have technology. And we just gotta fill in the gaps. Easy as that. Oh, I haven't done that part yet. I'm sure that's fine. Nope. Okay. Now then, we're going to use alloy for the rest of, like, the meeting rooms and stuff like that. So, okay. If one side's the meeting room, what's the other side? Bunks? I mean, what else do you need on, like, a real ship? And, like, also, like, a place of political center of power. A Taco Bell. We need a Sorry, I made myself laugh there a second. So if you don't know, in the center of the Pentagon, there is a Taco Bell. It is the most well-protected Taco Bell in all of existence. I just... For some reason, my brain tells me I need a Taco Bell. Oh, God. It would also be perfect if we have secret, you know, council meeting chambers on one side of this floor and Taco Bell on the other. I get away with doing that. No, I'm pretty sure... Uh-oh. A fire engine is currently turning into my apartment complex. One moment. Really hope nothing's on fire in my apartment. Oh. They didn't come down as far as my apartment, so I don't see them anymore. Looks like they went to the other side of the apartment complex. Okay. Sorry about that. Where were we? Taco Bell. I want to do a Taco Bell, but I literally, legally, cannot do a Taco Bell. Because there is a chance that in the future I will make money off of this kind of thing. And then it'll retroactively apply monetization rules to my old videos, and it'll see, hey, wait, is that the Taco Bell trademarked logo all over this freaking ship? Better ban that, and it'll be every single ship this thing, every single, you know, episode of the stream that the ship, you know, the Taco Bell is visible on stream. Which, if I build it, I'm gonna want to start at least one episode in Taco Bell, because that'd be hilarious. So I don't think that's gonna work. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, for legal reasons, we cannot build a Taco Bell. That's not what I wanted right there. I didn't realize I hadn't built this part up yet. Give me a second. Okay, we're gonna build this out with 2-meter beams. Make my own franchise. Actually, as a note, there was a YouTuber by the name of Robaz a long time ago that was very popular in the From the Depths community a long time ago. And he did make his own fast food franchise that he stuck on all of his ships. And I think it was McWalrus or some shit like that. I don't remember the exact name of it, but it was kind of hilarious. Blair's Fine Dining. Oh my god, that would let me use the... So, a wonderful member of my Discord community actually created fan art for Blair Onkus from the Star Sector streams. Hold on. Okay, this just a... Fucker. I'm sorry, another fire engine just rolled by. I just heard another fire engine somewhere. I didn't see it. I heard it. Now there's ghostly fire engines patrolling my freaking apartment complex. I'm sure that's fine. Anyway. Let's see. What was I doing? Text displays. Poster holder. Is there something else that'd be better with this? An image display? Video screen, video controller, hologram projector. Project an image in front of it. So if I was to put this, like... there. Ooh, okay. Activate. Display the projector. URL. There we go. Okay, so if I go... Let me go to my Discord real quick. And scroll up to the artwork. In browser to grab the link. Paste. Okay, that's fine. Need to do... I would put that on the wall. Oh, it's like mirrored. The fuck? Hang on. Okay, it is correct on this side. Okay, so if I do... What would this be? 90 degrees? Oh, that's the wrong... Okay, that's the wrong direction, and that's really small. Okay. Azimuth, 180? Cannot do azimuth by that much. Wait, that's 90. Like 45. Nice. Look at this. Oh, those are like standard slopes. Okay. Mirror. There we go. I just didn't see the button. So there we go. I could put this on the wall. Oh my god, that's tempting. That is very tempting to put that on the wall. So yes, a member of my Discord community made this for me, and I fucking love it. It's just the greatest thing. Technically, also the first piece of fan art I've ever received. The Star Sector stream was very special to a lot of people. I will be going back to Star Sector at some point, probably when the next update comes out, because Star Sector, I'm gonna play the shit out of it when the next update comes out. Okay, so as a note, this is a thing we can do. We can do that. It is very fancy, you're right. Okay. Lucas grab. Okay, let's see. Okay, sorry, my brain is basically fried calamari at this point. Let's go ahead and get the wood panel out here. Let's do alloy here. Like, to note, this is a high security location, you know? We'll do 3-meter walkway up the middle of this room. This is gonna be like the set. Actually, I love the idea of this. We have a second, like, room to go into here, essentially. And, like, right here. This little space. This little space right here. Just gonna do meter beam here. And let's do one more. One more space here, so I have more space to work with here. This is gonna be really stupid. Again, this whole build is almost purely cosmetic. I could just make a big fucking box with an engine, resource collectors, and a freaking, like, repair tentacles. And that's it. This whole build is cosmetic. This 1 million plus material ship is cosmetic. Oh god. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay. We're gonna take this over to here. And we're gonna put simple weapons. Where's simple weapon? Right there. Gonna do our class. Can I do station idle azimuth? I fucking can. Let's do 15 degrees. What does that look like? Yep, 15 degrees on that. And then it should be negative 15 degrees. And then we're gonna get a back to decorations. Should be in here somewhere. There he is, mannequin. Okay. Oh, sweet Jesus. Rotation time. Time it takes to rotate to an angle. Oh boy, okay, this is gonna take like actual effort to learn how to fucking work this guy. Let's see. I want him like saluting. So we want head yawed to 15 degrees. There we go. That way he's looking that way. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, wait, there's... Okay, we're giving them, like... No, that's, like, ship captain hat. I do like they're doing being pirates. Alternatively, chefs would be hilarious. Cat girls? Oh, God, why am I doing this? Alright. Adjust position and scale. Is the hat the only thing we can adjust? Looks like... Oh, no. They can adjust his hands. Oh, he has open hand and closed fist. I am not going to make them... The only salute that came to my mind with a fist is not a good salute. Let me put it that way. So we're going to do version 1. Okay. We want him to put his... right upper arm... Nope. Okay, right upper arm... I'm very concerned with the fact that it's making noise when I'm doing that. Well, right upper arm pitched, what, 90? Oh, God, okay, that's not the correct angle. 0. Want... yawed 90 degrees? Oh, God, not yawed 90 degrees. No, roll 90 degrees. 90 degree roll. Negative 90 degree roll. Let's do, like, negative 80. That way it's like slightly, that's like a T-pose. 85? That's a little better. That's not like, you know, perfectly rigid straight down. Let's see, that's our upper arm. We want our lower arm to be just like in a relaxed position. So we can do right hand into a fist. That's perfect. Oh, can we make him put him at ease? Hang on, what do you do when you're saluting? You do hand up, and then the other hand is... Excuse me, while I pull up a soldier salute. Soldier saluting for reference. Okay, the other arm's like an angle. Okay. And that is... I should know this, but the American military salute is left-handed? No, right-handed, I think. And it's right hand. Navy custom permits left-hand saluting when a salute cannot be rendered with the right hand. Okay. I love it's Navy custom, but everyone else not. Fuck you. All right. Right hand is saluting, so we want our left arm pitched by, or roll at negative 85. Okay, we want positive 85 on the left arm. Right, okay. Left arm should be... right upper arm would be positive 85, then, wouldn't it? That we want that up. It's not exactly up though. Let's be fair here. I pulled up soldier salute vinyl decal, so it's perfect. Okay. His upper arm should be out at 90 degrees. It's about be 45 degrees. The fuck? 45? No. Okay. If that's 9, okay, that's 90. Right, okay. I want it, like, up by, like, a slight amount. Right there-ish. And then we'll do about 6 degrees up on that. And then the right lower arm, want like 90? Pretty much want it to come straight back. 180. Not that much. Turn mouse to flywheel real quick. About there. A bit higher than that. Oop, that was lower arm. Hang on, that's left. Let's not deal with left right now. We don't need to deal with left. I'm looking at the wrong controls here. I want to aim at his head. Let's do 153. Looks about right. Left hand, we need to pitch. No, right arm. Right hand. Yeah. What are we doing here? Okay, this needs to be up, and it needs to be version 2. And we need to do, for the right lower arm, yacht forward. Also, weird statement. Yaw it forward. Yaw his arm forward. Again, this is purely cosmetic. We're learning about the game so much right now, obviously. Okay. 18 degrees is probably fine. I really want to get that, like, more up to his forehead, though. There we go. That's better. His hand is upside down, I just noticed. Pitch this sucker 90 degrees, please. Ooh, wait, no. Not that. Not his arm. Not his arm. His hand. His hand. Pitch his hand. Just do 180. Can't do 180 on his hand. I think I broke his wrist. It's fine. We broke his wrist, but whatever. It gets the point across, okay? Look, I can't make him do a perfectly straight hand either, so I could do a fist. That looks really stupid. Okay, hang on. Just a close? Press enter to execute commands, separate multiple commands, but is there not a copy? No, there's not a fucking copy button for the mannequins. Are you serious? Oh, I'm upset about this. Oh no. I'm gonna have to remake the mannequin manually. Because it occurs to me, why is his entire, like, fucking arm upside down? I might just scrap this idea. Hang on. Kill that. Kill this guy. If I just put a... Where is he? Animation block right here instead. No. Do you happen to have a salute button for the droid? Oh, he's dead. He's dead, boys. Okay. Do we happen to have a salute? Yep, droid's fine. I don't own any of the DLC, so we'll do... Well, I could animate each thing individually. Okay, pick your animation. Dead. K-pop number 8. You elbows out? Yes, that's definitely what I want him doing. There's a lot of DLCs for this game, by the way. Anime characters or Gone to Sea or Navy soldiers. Bartending, fallen, flying, cheering, happy, looking around. Kneeling, inspection, picking up, sitting. Sitting 4. No, definitely not that one. T-pose. Yep, there's a salute animation there. Speed. Change animation speed. Really fucking slow. Alright. I guess we're just using these guys then, because that's a lot easier. Sorry, mannequin. I'll have to learn how you work a different time. No, stop that, you. You should be doing salute as well. This way they have a long, like, idle time. Whoop. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Our droids are now saluting us. It's perfect. Hold up. And we'll do another door here. To really get across the point of, this is a safe location. In theory. That's backwards, isn't it? Pretty sure that's backwards. Nope, that's backwards. Okay. There we go. So now you have to go past the guards to get here. Perfect. I'm trying to make these AI controlled so they shoot things, but it's impossible for them to actually shoot anything ever because they're inside the ship. Anyway. Okay. Here, we're gonna go out into a big, like, open room, essentially. There's no... Actually, there are props. Interesting. I love how the props actually cost, like, resources. Which is very funny to me. They don't cost, like, 1 resource. The mannequin costs 1.5. These props cost more than a mannequin. Amazing. Alright, what are the... How much material do the animation blocks cost? 100? I mean, whatever. It's worth it to have a dude saluting. Really not, but whatever. Let's do... How big do we want the table in here? That big? Bigger than that? Probably bigger than that. Round table? Do a round table. No, because there's a clear head of state, which is me. I am the head of state. I am the man who knocks. Anyway, let's see. I mean, I can also, like... I kind of want to use that and then jazz it up using decorations. Resources. Control. We can do chairs. Right? So we want to do chairs, like, around the table, right? This is an appropriate size, I think, for the table. Actually, it occurs to me much easier to make the side of the table based on the size of the chairs around it. Do beam, 4-meter beam. On that one. 2-meter beam. I'll bring the wall up behind me. Remember, that's my chair. Go. We'll reinforce the walls on the outside so it's not, the curve is not visible. Or so the reinforcement part of the curve is not visible, put it that way. And we'll put metal on top of that, don't worry. I'm just kind of smoothing things out right now. I'm just getting an idea of the shape that I want right now. This is very important things that we're doing today, ladies and gentlemen. Very important. This is the center from where we shall plan the rest of our war effort. Let me put it that way. I want to go up one more layer with that. Thank God for thank the developers for the ability to replace blocks like that. I'm gonna do metal. Go. Keep in mind this is not like actually need to be safe, so it's just gonna get placed in like that. Is battleship? No, this is our floating capital ship. See, with an O. Capital with an O, as in this is the head of our state. This is the head of our entire empire. What was that? Is it fireworks? What is going on outside? I might have to like physically go out there and investigate what the fuck's going on, because I don't know what the hell's going on out there. It's very concerning to me. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Yes. Do a 3-meter one there. I'm gonna do sloped wedges. Beam slope. Beam slope. And then we'll jazz this up with decorations and stuff and put like stuff on it. Actually, you know what? I want this to be... What would it look like if I did wood beam slopes? Okay, terrible. It looks fucking awful. What about rubber? What does rubber look like on that side? It looks like a fucking tarmac. No. Glass table? I don't like the idea of a glass table. What about reinforced decking? Reinforced decking... No. Definitely no. Let's see. Stone. It's different. Nope, it looks absolutely hideous. Heavy armor? Doesn't look bad. It looks drab as fuck, but then I do like the color gray. Lead. Why does lead actually have this many, like, options? Actually, it kind of looks like marble. Hold on. If we paint lead white, what does that look like? It's really hard to fucking tell. Oh, because I do have that on. Let's do, like... maybe? What about my trim color or detail color? Actually, I kinda like the idea of that. Cheap, big fucking purple table. I think the heavy armor is growing on me. I don't like any of these. What about glass? What does that look like? I hate it, but I think glass looks the best. Do purple free paint. That's like super fucking dark. That shit looks like plastic. Like I made my table out of plastic. Actually, that wasn't bad. Like that look right there. What about if I make this part red? Doesn't look too shabby. I don't hate it. Let me put it that way. That's invisible. What if I did... Hold on, what if I did... Like, got rid of the glass, right? Like, just get rid of this. Oh, not stone. Let's do wood. And then do glass 4-meter beam slope. Sure, let's do 2-meter beam slopes. And do another wooden one in the middle. And do glass all the way down the center. I actually kind of like that design. Okay, I think that's the winner as far as the table goes. It doesn't look terrible, and it looks like a table one might actually use. It also looks like it would actually make sense, as in it has, you know, supports and shit like that. It's not going to fall apart. Also, I can use decorations for, like, railings going down from it or something like that. Anyway, point is, I think that's the table. Alright, now I need, as any good dictator behind them needs, it's a big-ass freaking projector screen. New image displays, video screen. Comes out this side, right? It comes out that side. Okay. Get to like go further out. Oh, I can't. Okay, so it's got to be like this. Okay, I'll have to add some decorations to that to make it look better. Let's do... Interesting. Okay, so like up one maybe? Up one. I think that's better. Yeah, that's pretty much perfect right there. That's excellent. Okay, that's perfect. It's upside down, though. You know I had to do it at least one more time, right? Like, it was necessary. It's got to make sure it works now. Hang on. Okay. It worked. Perfect. Perfect. Anyway. We're going to go ahead and just leave that right there. Perfect. Well, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we're not done building this thing, but I don't think we're going to be done building this thing anytime soon. So I don't think we're going to come back to this next stream, but we will come back to it eventually, because this thing is going to cost well over 1 million materials when this thing is finally all said and done. So, from here, ladies and gentlemen, I have been DevVideos. It has been a pleasure playing From the Depths and StarCraft for you today. We will be back tomorrow with more StarCraft and more From the Depths. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, I have been DevVideos. There's a link to the Discord in the description down below if that's something you are interested in. Otherwise, have a pleasant morning, afternoon, evening, and I will never give you up.